What is up, everybody? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another video. And we're just gonna keep the ball rolling. We're just gonna keep it rolling, okay? I hope you're gonna ride with me, all right? Today we are gonna talk about, a very important topic, which is, did you take it for granted? Did you take that thing for granted? That one thing that you have on your mind, that thing that you can't stop thinking about? Did you or did you not take it for granted? Well, we're about to find out. I'm about to tell you how you can know if you're taking things for granted or not. But first, man, subscribe if you like the vibe. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, let's get into the video. So, did you take it for granted? Did you take it for granted? Whatever it is, okay. I think that there's a lot of stimulus. There's a lot of things in our current world in the year 2021. There is literally so much. We all have so much. Arguably, we could say we have too much. Okay, there's so many things at any given moment that we have to be grateful for. It's so easy to take things for granted, okay? And, Mick, what exactly does it mean to take something for granted? Well, I'm gonna tell ya. What it means to take something for granted, essentially, is to think that it will always be there, right? So you're not fully appreciating something in the moment, okay, because you think that it's always going to be there, okay? I think that there's a lot of things that we can take, for example, just a couple examples that come up off the top of my head is like our bodies, our meat sacks. How often do you literally say out loud or think in your mind, I'm so grateful for my body. I'm so grateful for my brain. I'm so grateful that I woke up today and my body is still functioning. And it may not be functioning at 100%, but you know what? I'm still so grateful. I can walk, I can talk, I can think, I can lift stuff, I can run, jump, I can dance if I want. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many things that our body allows us to do. We would literally be nothing without our bodies. Okay, well, I don't want to say nothing. We would still be consciousness. But, our bodies are the very important vehicle that we use to drive our consciousness around in this 3D world, okay? So that is one example of something that we take for granted. On top of that, we just take like the general processes of life. I think we take, people in our life. It's really easy to take people for granted, even if you only met someone one time, but that one time you had the most amazing experience with them ever. And you might have been thinking the whole time like, oh yeah, this is my new best friend. I got me a new friend. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. The whole time you guys are hanging out, you're thinking about like, oh yeah, I can't wait to do this, this, and this together. And you were so rattled, you were so excited, bless your heart. You were so excited. You're like, yes, I made this new friend. We're gonna do all these amazing things. Our future life together as besties is just gonna be like so amazing. Okay? And then, come to find out, you never see them again. And you did have a good time. You have really good memories with that person, with your new friend, but you never, you maybe could wish that you could go back and be fully present in that moment, right? Like, I wish I would have actually been enjoying that moment even more instead of like thinking about all the things that we could have done in the future, right? Because in that moment, in this example, you might have thought that person was going to be your friend forever. You would have thought that they're going to be in your life forever. You thought that you were going to have all these other opportunities to do it, right? To do these things with your new friend. But unfortunately, you didn't know that all that time that you had together was all the time that you had together, right? And so that might be an example of something that we might take for granted, okay? There's really just so many things. There's endless examples. It could be like, maybe you have a pet and you don't play with your pet enough, you don't play with your dog, you don't walk your dog, you don't play string with your cat enough, and sooner or later your cat's not gonna be here anymore. And that's when we start to have regret, right? When we think like, oh man, like, I really wish I would have spent more time with my cat when I had the chance. I really wish I would have spent more time with my dog when I had the chance. There's so many, it's always when I had the chance, or, oh, I thought I was gonna have time. And unfortunately, these are all thought processes that are based on taking things for granted, right? So the best way that you can avoid taking things for granted, right? The way that you can kind of like notice if you're thinking that something will always be there is really start to notice if you're in the present moment, okay? When you live not in the past, not in the future, but in the present moment, it is so easy to take things for granted. Like right now, I noticed there is this amazing like smoky smell in the air where I am. It's kind of like dusk. There might be some campfires nearby. I don't know about that. That's something that's pretty common where I live, especially near the parks. But you know, it smells great. It smells really great, and I'm really loving it. And you know what? On top of that, I'm fully charged up. I truly enjoy making these videos for you guys. So literally right now in this moment, I am very, very grateful for this moment. I'm present in this moment. And that, my friends, is the exact opposite of taking something for granted, right? When you think that something is always going to be there, the opposite of that would be to enjoy it right now while you have it, knowing that this moment is fleeting. This thing, this person, they have free will. They can go do whatever they want. On top of that, you know, we can all be gone. You know, our bodies, our meat sacks, we could wake up with our just consciousness and no meat sack tomorrow. You know what I mean? So the opposite of taking things for granted would be to be grateful in the present moment, right? To show gratitude in the present moment for whatever that person, place, or thing is, okay? And I think that as we become more aware, we're starting to become more conscious, right? The whole globe is going through this like super ascension where we are just all, you know, in different ways, shapes, and forms. We're all becoming more conscious. We're all becoming a little bit more aware of what we're doing, not only in the present moment, but, you know, things that we've done in the past, and trying to, you know, monitor our behaviors, you know, our past behaviors that didn't work so well so that we can thrive better in the future. I think that's something that we're all, well, everyone who's ascending, I think that's something that we're all doing, right? And one of the most important things of life in general, if you ask me, if you're asking Mick, okay, is gratitude, okay? Gratitude is, well, first and foremost, it is one of the highest vibrations, okay? If you are constantly grateful, you are going to, you're going to just be vibing so high at any given moment. And you know what? If you ever notice yourself take a little dip in your vibration, that's okay. Come up with 5 or 10 things off the top of your head that you're grateful for in any given moment. And I promise you're going to have, instant mood boost, instant vibe boost, okay? I'm telling you, gratitude is the secret to being happy, okay? If you want to live a happy and prosperous life, the best thing that you can do, the first step that you can start to take, is becoming more grateful. And by doing that, you can also, you know, couple that with becoming more aware in the moment, okay? I think they kind of go hand in hand. You can be grateful for things in the past, and you can be grateful for things in the future as well, so it's not, you know, mutually exclusive. But I do think that, you know, when we're being present in the moment and we're saying, like, for example, like my phone, my tripod, I'm so grateful that I have these things in this moment right now. Right now, they're making my life so much easier. You know, they're allowing me to come out to the park and make these awesome videos for you guys so I can get some fresh air. I can breathe that good old park smell. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very grateful for these things in the moment. For all I know, on the walk home, I'm going to notice that, you know, my tripod might drop and break. You know, well, at least I was grateful for it while I had the chance to be grateful for it, you know, instead of thinking about, oh, I wish I had a better tripod, I wish I had a better camera, I wish I had a better phone. You know what? I'm grateful for the video that got recorded, and I'm hoping, you know, I'm grateful for the people who are going to watch it. And it's just, you know, just being grateful, I'm telling you, it just keeps going. There's just literally so many things that you can be grateful for. So essentially, this wasn't going to be a super long video, but essentially, I wanted to talk about how we can start to be more present and aware in the moment, so we can start being more grateful, and we can have less regretful moments to where, you know, we realize we might have been taking certain things for granted. So I have homework for you. If you dare to be challenged, okay, after this video ends, okay, first you're gonna hit the like button, okay, show your girl some of that reciprocal love, okay, but after you hit the like button, you're gonna hit the subscribe button, okay, only if you like the vibe though. And then after you do those two things, I want you, this is your homework, I challenge you, okay, to think of 25 things that you're grateful for right now, okay? 25, okay? Whatever hand gestures that equals out to. I want you to come up with that many. You might have to write them down. But you know what? I don't think it's going to be as hard as you think. 25 sounds like a lot, but I don't think it's going to be as hard as you think. Okay? And if you want to, man, comment down below some things that you're grateful for. You don't have to comment all 25, but I do want to see. I want to see what you're grateful for. Okay, calm down, Alkaline Becky, calm down. All right, so we have reached the end of the video, and essentially, I want you to ask yourself, you know, are you taking things for granted? Are you living in the moment? Are you being grateful? Are you vibing high on that awesome vibration of gratitude on the regular? Okay, because if you're not, you might want to try it. You might want to try it. Anyways, man, thank you guys so much. If you made it to the end of this video, like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, only if you like the vibe though. And don't forget to make your list of 25 things that you are grateful for. Man, you are not gonna regret it. You're gonna be grateful that you wrote those things down, I bet ya. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar. Okay, thank you so much. Man, you guys know I'm always sending you my love and light, and I'll see you next time. Peace.